and now you get a scatter plot. And here you can see that on the x-axis we have the price and on the y we have the earnings. And now you will see that we have a bar chart, and that is absolutely ridiculous. So let's improve this. This is how you can make vertical and horizontal bar charts. It depends on you that when you have more quantities on the x-axis, and when you run this, you will see that we have a histogram. So now we want to create a pie chart which displays that what is the percentage of every sector, right? So you will see that you have a pie chart. And now when you hit shift enter, you will see that you have percentage for each category, right? List. And when you hit shift enter, you will see that it has been exploded. Hello friends, welcome back to day 34 of the 100 days of hell with Python algo trading. Today we'll be covering the Matplotlib part 2, and we'll try to cover the whole library in today's video. In previous video we have covered about the 2D line plots, and today we will cover the scatter plot, the bar plot, the histogram, and the pie chart. And we will also try to cover some advanced plotting techniques of the Matplotlib library. And also actually we have few more libraries, that is Seaborn and Plotly. So those libraries we will cover in the midway of the course, because whenever we feel it is required, we will learn those libraries along the way. And one more thing I would like to ask, that what should we start after this library? Shall we start the basic mathematics for the machine learning, because that is what is asked mostly in the quant interviews? But if you want that I should start straight away the algo trading strategies, the techniques, then you can let me know in the comments and we'll plan accordingly. So without a further ado, let's get started. So let's now understand about the scatter plots. So we have seen that we can plot the scatter plots for the bivariate analysis, right? And scatter plots is for the numerical versus numerical. It can be used to find the correlation between the two values. Let me show you how. So for the scatter plots, what we will do, we'll use the existing data set. Let me show you, which we have seen previously. That is the constituents financials, right? So let's use that. First, import the CSV file. And you will see that we have the S&P 500 data in this. So I'll store this in the df1, and let's try to find out the relation between the price and earning. So what I'll do here, I'll go ahead and write plt.scatter, and here we can provide the series. First the series for the price, and second is the series for the earnings and share, or we can say the columns. So I'll go here and I'll write price and df earnings. Let me copy and paste, because sometimes what happens if we have space, then it might also create issue. I'll show you how to clean the data in the future videos. Okay, so now when we run this, we get df is not defined. So what we can do, we can just write 1 because we assigned df1, and now you get a scatter plot. And here you can see that on the x-axis we have the price and on the y we have the earnings, right? So this way you can find the correlation. You can see here, right, clearly. Let me improve this plot. So for that, what we can do, we can simply write plt.figure, and here you can provide the figure size, that is fig size, and you can give, let's say, 10 by 6, and you will see that it has improved. Right. Then you can also give, let's say, what is the name of this plot, right? Because it has to be understandable, right? So plot.title, and you can provide, let's say, relation between price and earnings, right? And when you run this, you will see the title here. Again, you can also write the plt.x label, which is price. And for the y label, you can write the earnings, right? So, and you will see that you have price and earnings on the x and y axis, right? And similarly, here is a technical text. So for that, we have already seen in the previous session that we can just write plot.show and it will go away, correct? I guess it is done. And one more thing I would like to tell you, that these dots are nothing. In the 2D line, we have seen that when we connect these dots, it becomes a line plot, right? So it's the same almost, but here you can find the relation between the two values easily, right? Okay, now let's quickly move to the bar chart. Okay, so bar chart is also for the bivariate analysis, and it is plotted between the numerical versus categorical, right? And the use case of bar chart is the aggregate analysis on the groups, right? Okay, now let's say we take the same example. So I'll print the df here, right? And what we will do, we'll try to draw the bar chart for the name of the companies and their market cap, right? So here we are drawing the bar chart between a categorical value and a numerical value. So let's do that. What I'll do, I'll quickly go ahead and we'll write plot.bar, and here we can pass both the columns. So the first is df, that is the name of the companies, on the x-axis, and then df market cap, right? That is on the y-axis. So when you hit shift enter, you will see that it says df is not defined. Yes, because it is df1. And now you will see that we have a bar chart, and that is absolutely ridiculous. So let's improve this. So how we can do that? We have multiple options. The first option is here we can just take the 50 values, right? I'll just copy and paste this here, and now you will see that, so instead of 50 we'll take only 25 values, and now you will see that it is a little bit better. And now let's make it more appealing, right? So for that, what we can do, first of all, we'll write plot.figure, and here we'll again give the fig size, right? And you will see that it has a little bit improved. Now you can also give plot dot, I'll just go here and copy these values, right? These are same. So in title we can say market cap of various companies, or we can say market cap of S&P 500. When you run this, you will see that here we have the name of the company and here is the market cap. But here we cannot see the name of company. We have to make it better, right? So for that, what you can do, you can simply write plot.x ticks. These are all ticks on the x-axis, right? So x ticks, and now you can write rotation is equals to 45, right? And now when you run this, you will see that it has been rotated 45 degrees. Let's rotate this a little bit more. So I'll just make it, let's say 70. Yeah, now it's much better. And let me make it 90. Yeah, in 90 it is fine. It is visible clearly. So this is how you can plot the bar chart, and it is also very useful. So now there is one problem, that here you have multiple companies. Let's say if it was increased from 25 to 50, then what you will do? Let me make it 50. So I'll just change from 25 to 50, and you will see that now like it is not that much appealing. So for that, what you can do, generally when you have more values in the x-axis, what you do, you just rotate the graph. Means these values will go to the y-axis, or you can say that you will create a horizontal chart, right? And for that, it is absolutely simple. You can just go here, and instead of bar, you just have to write bar h, right? And when you hit shift enter, and you will see that now the chart is horizontal. And for now, let me comment out this. Let's increase the figure. So let's say from 10 to we can make it 20, and here also from 6 to we can make it 12, 20 by 12. Yeah, now it is much better, right, than that. This is how you can make vertical and horizontal bar charts. It depends on you, that when you have more quantities on the x-axis, you just make a horizontal bar chart. Okay, now you can also control the color and labels. Let me show you how. So let's say we have this chart here. I'll just copy and paste it here. And here what I'll do, in the bar H, I'll change the color. Now it is blue, let's say, to red. And when you run this, you will see that the values has been changed from blue to red. So it's very easy. Like it's same for almost all the charts, all the bar, all type of bars. And you just need to change like from bar to pie or plot or histogram. Basically, this value will be changed. Rest all remains almost same. Next we have is the histogram. So for histogram, if you do trading, then you know that. So generally when we apply MACD, moving average, convergence, divergence, that time we have a histogram. Like you can see a signal line, you can see a MACD line, and then on the bottom you have a histogram, right? Let me show you how. So in histogram, we have only univariate analysis, right? And it can be applied on only on the numerical column. And the use case is the frequency count, right? Let me show you how. So this is the formula for the MACD. I have already written it here. I'll show you in the future how to calculate all these kind of technical indicators like MACD, and all of the rest signals. Will understand them thoroughly in the future. So for now, I have already done that on the data frame. If you remember, we fetched this data from the Yahoo Finance. Let me show you. I'll just print the data here. In the above section, we have done that previously, yesterday. So here we have the open, high, low, close, adjacent, close, and volume, which we fetched. And these columns I created. EMA 12 with this, EMA 26, MACD, signal line, and the MACD histogram. And so now we want to print the histogram. So that is easy, absolutely. So for that, what we can do, I can simply go here and write plots.hist. And here you can pass this histogram column. So histogram is nothing but the difference between the MACD and the signal line. If you're not understanding, don't worry, you will not get it right now. We are just understanding how to draw a histogram. In future, we will understand all the technicalities inside that. So hist, and you have to pass inside the data, right? And when you run this, you will see that we have a histogram. And here you can also control the bins. Let's say I write here, bins means it will divide the data into bins. So when I write 20, so here we divided that data into 20 bins, right? You can make it more better as always. Like you can give the title name, you can give the X label, you can give the Y label. Okay, next we have is the pie chart. So pie chart is for both the univariate and bivariate analysis, and it is generally used for the categorical versus numerical data. And the use case is to find the contribution on a standard scale. Like you will be having a circle, and inside that you can represent the percentage of every categories. So let's again draw. Let's say we have DF1. So what we will do, we'll try to find out the sectors. So sector is a categorical column, right? So what we will do, I'll just write sector here, and we have this series, correct? And here what we can do, we can find the value counts. So you will see that we have these values means, so here what you can say that we have 84 companies in the consumer discretionary sector, then we have 70 companies in the information technology, and then 68 in the financial, and so on and so forth. So now we want to create a pie chart which displays that what is the percentage of every sector, right? So what we will do, I'll just assign a new variable to this, let's say sector, right? And then I can write like plot, plt dot plot, and I can pass sector here, right? And when you shift enter, okay, not plot, actually it is pie, my bad. So you will see that you have a pie chart, right? But now there are so many unnecessary things. So for that, what you can do, you have multiple options. So let's understand them one by one. Okay. So first of all, we will remove these details. I have already shown you how we can do that. You can just write plot.show, it will be gone. Then you can also like display the labels here. So for that, what you will do, you will write labels and then sector dot index, and it says index object is not available. I have to remove this parenthesis from here, and now you will see that we have the labels for each category. You can also display the percentage of each category, because now we are not able to identify that which category is how much percentage. So for that you can write auto percentage, auto percent, and here you have to give a weird syntax, that is 1.1 f. You can give anything, any value here, it's up to you. And now when you hit shift enter, you will see that you have percentage for each category, right? You can see here 13.9 for the IT, 16.6 is for the consumer, 13.5 is for the financials. Okay, now you can also change the colors of this. So for that, what you need to do, let me copy and paste this here. So here you have to pass the color in a list, right? So here we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So you have to pass a list with the 11 colors. If you want to change, you can do that. So what you need to do, you can just write colors and you can pass a list with all the colors, right? It's very easy. I'm not wasting time on this for now. And sometimes you might have seen the pie charts in which a single slice is a little bit in outer side. So for that, you can use the explode, right? So how you can do that? So for that, what you can do, you can simply write, let's say explode list. Here also you have to pass a list. So for that, I'll go here. So we have 11 categories here, right? So what I'll do, I can just write like, let's say 0.3 for the first category, and remaining you can give, let's say 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 and 11, right? And here I'll just copy and paste it here, and here in the explode I'll write, and I can pass that list, right? So explode list, and when you would shift enter, you will see that it has been exploded. It has been a little bit outside. Similarly, you can give for the other values also. Let's say you want to explode 0.1 this second category, you can do that. And if you want to do, let's say 1 for the last one, so it will be completely like exploded, right? 1, it means the percentage. So the meaning of 0.3 and 1 is the range from 0 to 1, how much you want to explode from the center, you can say, right? So this is how you can create many beautiful pie charts and all the rest of the charts, right? And you can also change the styles here. Let me show you how. So like if you write here plt dot styles and available, you can see that these many styles you have, and you can apply those styles as per your need, right? Let's say you want to use the MPL gallery. So what you will do, you will just go and copy this one, and here you can write plot dot style and use, and here you can pass that, and when you would shift enter, you will see that now it has been changed. And when you run it again, you can say it is a kind of template which will change all the charts and plots, right? So it depends on you that what kind of style you want to use, and you can use that, right? Now we have also option to save the figure. Let's say if you want to send this figure to someone else, so for that what you can do, you can save it. Let me show you how. So what I will do, I'll just copy and paste this code here, and when I display this, it is the figure. And to save the figure, you don't have to use the show, you have to use the save fig, and you can give the name, right? So let's say the industries.png, and you can see in the left side that there will be an image created, a PNG image. You can see here, this is the industries.png file, and when you open this, you can see here, right? So that's how you can see, and you can send to anyone. This is cropped because of this style, so you can change as in the figure size, and you have so many options to change that also, right? So, and last but not the least, you have to check the documentation. Always, for no matter for which library, for which code, please try to explore the official documentation, because you will find so many things there. And here also, we cannot cover everything. We will be covering only a small portion in this limited time. So if you want to explore, you can go on the website and you can do that. And here also, we'll try to cover those things which are frequently used, which are most required, right? So we cover almost 80 to 90 important functions, important parameters, but rest also you might require, and you can refer to the official documentation, right?